optical art.
Okay guys, I'm going to give you some price targets for Bitcoin. Also, I'm going to show you Bitcoin dominance. Just going by the dominance chart, I think it's possible we can have a big move pretty soon, so I'm going to cover that as well. If you do want to access these charts, guys, the website's opticalartcrypto.com. The link will be pinned in the first comment in the description. For $39 a month, you get access to Bitcoin, altcoins, precious metals. You get to follow me on Twitter, and you get access to our Discord. If you are subscribed, make sure to email me for the Discord invite link. So let me just give you some price targets on this chart real quick. If we push up, watch for possible resistance at 59,045. If we drop, you will have support here at 55,162. Keep in mind we have been holding support on this 200 exponential moving average right here on the 2 hour. Support, found support, and we pushed up. So this is likely a support level as well. Remember, this depends. This will start moving up with price. So roughly around 55,822. So pay attention to that on the F1 chart. I'd like to point out, it looks like we have some bearish divergence on the 1 hour, different time frames. You don't have that bearish divergence, but I just want to point this out. Bearish divergence, when the price is making higher highs and the RSI is making lower lows, this is considered bearish divergence. I would like to show you on this chart. So notice right here, we were making higher highs, and right here we were making lower lows, and then after that we had a drop. Same thing right here. You can see we're making higher highs, and on the RSI we are making lower lows. Slight divergence, not much, but you can see we did have some downside. Same thing, guys, right here. You can see that we're making higher highs. Let me get rid of this. You can see we're making higher highs right here, and on the RSI it's making lower lows. So again, I'm not saying that this has to play out that way. I'm just saying pay attention to that. If it does play out like the last two times, we could have some downside. And it does look like our support is something like this. So, and again, this is a rising wedge. Rising wedge are typically bearish. They can't break to the upside. Remember, this is Bitcoin. Anything can happen. I'm just showing you what's in the charts, guys. Let me give you some support resistance levels on this chart. Look, your next major resistance above is 58,755. Your current support to watch that seems to be holding is 57,789. If we do drop, we have been respecting this ring. So possible support levels 56,344 depending on when you make contact. The next strongest support levels have on this chart is potentially 54,221, and you'll have very, very strong support at 52,567. Let's go on to the next chart. So this is what I'm talking about with dominance. You can see that we are coiled up and about ready to make a move. It looks like it's possibly breaking to the downside. We had supports, came back up as support, resistance, support, resistance, rejected at this trend line, rejected again, support, rejected. I mean, we're right here at the tip of it, and it seems to be coming down. Remember, guys, dominance down, price of Bitcoin down. Dominance up, price of Bitcoin up. So again, it looks like we're about to have a move soon. We'll pay attention to this. If you have access to these charts, Bitcoin dominance is BTC related. Now this could always just push back up and start doing something like this. If that's the case, that would be bullish. This also plays into the DXY, guys. I added this trend line here. Notice that we were finding support on it, support, resistance. We just broke it. The price of or the DXY is coming down. Remember, DXY down, that's bullish for Bitcoin. So if the DXY is coming down while dominance is pushing up, that is bullish for the price of Bitcoin. If dominance is dropping and the dollar starts pushing up, that is going to be very bearish for Bitcoin. So I just want to point that out. Do pay attention to both. It looks like on this chart, our next support level for the DXY to watch is right here at 91. So if we come down, if this is coming down, price of Bitcoin will be going up. As soon as we hit this point and hold support, if the dollar starts pushing up, price of Bitcoin will be coming down. So again, you can use support and resistance on dominance and the DXY to potentially find points to long and short. And as I mentioned before, Bitcoin is a hedge against the US dollar. You can clearly see that. This was the 2nd of January 2017. The dollar was coming down, Bitcoin was pushing up. As soon as the dollar pushed up, Bitcoin dropped 84%. This was after COVID crash. Dollar coming down, Bitcoin pushing up. Now you can see the dollar starting to push up now, and we're gonna have to see Bitcoin's kind of going sideways right now. But if the dollar starts pushing up a lot, again, Bitcoin's hedged against the US dollar. So if we get a big move for the dollar, it's very possible Bitcoin could start coming down. Just want to point that out. So let me give you some price targets on these other charts. So the DXY, we covered that. This is the B1 chart. So look, your support level right now to watch. Notice we did find support here. Right here at 57,037. So your next support level below is 57,102. Your next support level below that is 56,347. Your support level below that is 55,344. If we push up, your resistance is going to be up here at 59,591. On this chart, guys, so if we push up, you can have very strong resistance up here at 61,000. Let's just say 62,000 or 61,200, around that area. This has been very strong support and resistance. If we drop, do pay attention. This blue, this is the exponential moving average, the daily. It's the 21 exponential daily moving average. This blue one here. This could be support around 55,457, and then your next strong support below is going to be right here around 51,000. And do keep in mind, as I mentioned in the previous videos, guys, this white ring has been a lot of support resistance. It was resistance, support, resistance, 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 resistance. Got a pump. So if we do come down, this will likely be a strong support level, guys. At that target, depending when we make contact, that support level will be around 48,670. Out here is 48,473. So, and again, guys, pay attention. Market's open in about an hour and 15 minutes, so we'll have to see what happens. I was talking about this blue ring right here that we potentially get rejected on the Dow. We'll have to see. Markets right now, it was earlier, it was -80, now it's -10. So markets could push up today. We'll have to see what happens. But if we do push up, let me give you some targets for the Dow here. So your resistance to watch right now, 32,122. You get above that, you can have very strong resistance at 34,559. And if we drop, this yellow trend line will be your next support, 31,906. And you'll have very, very strong support at 31,350. But guys, that's it. Pay attention. Do not forget, we do have some bearish divergence. Bitcoin dominance looks like we're about to have a move pretty soon. That is this chart right here. Looks like we're already coming down. So again, pay attention to dominance and the dollar. That can dictate the, which way the direction the price of Bitcoin will go. Again, if you would access these charts, guys, websites opticalcrypto.com. Link will be pinned in the first comment and description. Again, for $39 a month, get access to Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, access to our Discord, and you can follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is private. Stocks and tutorials are separate. Guys, that's it. Until the next video, trade safe.